Hello everyone, welcome to another video. If you subscribe to both channels, you might as well not watch this video, because this is the exact same video, literally just copy and pasted from my khakimicrobe channel, because I couldn't think of a good video idea that I wanted to do today, and I already had the video made. It's pretty big, so I thought I'd share it with you guys as well. This is the Lego Daily Bugle set images. I'm going to be basically talking about them, giving my thoughts and opinions on the set. This is basically my review of it, because I'm probably not going to buy this set. It's expensive as fuck, and it's just not something that I would find easy to display, because I don't have a Marvel display, to be honest. Definitely intent on getting the Ninjago City sets, because I've got a couple of Ninjago displays. However, with this, I would need to find not only space to do the display, but I'd also need to set up some other things to go with it, otherwise it's just one building by itself. But it's definitely a good set. I'm definitely looking forward to talking about this, and yeah, let's get into this. So here it is, here is the Daily Bugle. This is a 18 plus set, I think. I don't know how much it costs, around £270 I think, and it's got some really good things. If we take a closer look here, you can see some of the figures, which we'll take a closer look at later. The build itself is quite tall, quite big, and there's also quite a lot of action like stances, like you can see with the Green Goblin bursting out the window and stuff, and then here's Sandman, lower half of the explosion, and there's just some really good things going on with this, to be honest, especially with some of the still frame things, I think. And then here's the outside of the box. I think this is the front. It shows all the figures on the top, and it has the same like display, I guess, as the first images. Here is another look at the front. Now this is quite nice, in my opinion, because it has all of the windows to be removable, to give you better access to the interior. So this is, I believe, Jameson's office, as well as Betty Brant, I think. Yeah, it's just a good interior, I think. Not my favourite level of the building, but, you know, one of the best. This lower part of the building is very nice, and the middle floor I think could be better used as like a spider den or something. I don't know, I just don't think this space was used as well as it could have been. And here you can have a better look at the spider buggy. I don't like this build at all, so I'm not really going to talk about it much. But here's a better look at Jameson's office. I think the carpets are quite nice, and I like the desk builds. No problems with it at all. Now this bottom floor, or middle floor I guess, as I said, is quite nice. I think it could have been better used as like a makeshift spider den, or something else like that, because I just think it's kind of a waste. This is my favourite floor of the entire build. I just love the interior. It looks like a main office building, or like main office floor. I think it looks really nice with a lot of Easter eggs and detail. Here's a better look at the exterior of that building, I guess, or that part of the building. The fire escape is quite nice. It's one of the best ones that we've had, although I think I prefer the one in the Sanctum Sanctorum. And the office, as I said, looks quite nice. So here's the first wall design. This one has like 2 screens on it, 2 or 3 screens. The middle part, where it's got like Scarlet Spider and cut corners and stuff, is mislabeled. They say cut with a K rather than a C, but it's nothing too major. I still think it looks quite nice. Here's the second part of the fire escape, and this also includes the office that I wasn't a big fan on. Still not bad, just could be improved, I think. The Mysterio, as Ash and Flash said, should have came with the leg piece from Hidden Side. That would have just made it an amazing set, in my opinion. A lot of people don't like this wall. I think it's really nice. I like how it looks. It looks like it's like being exploded, and I don't have any problem with it. I'd probably display it like this, although it is nice to have the option to repair it which includes enough pieces. This is a pretty plain wall, in my opinion. You know, it has the poles sticking out, but other than that, there's nothing really exciting going. So this is another good floor. I like the carpet design. I probably would have preferred the placement to be a floor lower, but again, it's all modular, so you can change it up, which I really like. The design for the desk is nice as well. There's nothing really too specific about it that I like, but I just think it looks. This is the very top floor, or like the roof, I guess. It's got a couple of satellite dishes, the Daily Bugle sign, and a water tower, I think. Again, looks nice, got some nice detailing. Good thing to top it off with. I just don't have anything too specific to say about. I should have probably shown you this a little earlier in the video when I showed you the front of the box, but this is the back. Shows you a couple of the layouts, a couple of the interior things, as well as the back of the build, which we'll talk about a little bit later. This just looks nice. I like the focusing. I just wanted to mention about the photography, but the sign looks nice with the like siren or like I don't even know what it's called, but the make things louder device looks nice as like the small build. Overall, again, very good roof, just nothing too special about it. And here's another look at the interior. This is specifically Jameson's office. Now, I think that it's definitely got some more potential. It looks good with the windows on as well. Again, I don't really have that much to say about it, because these are all just repeated images. Same as this middle floor with the meme poster. There's just not much to talk about. Until we get to this floor, which just looks amazing. I love the angle that they got for this picture, but specifically I love the fact that it's got all these monitors and the desk chairs and the filing cabinets and all of that good stuff. I think it's absolutely amazing. Now I believe that this is the bottom floor, with like a waiting room and a reception and a couple of other bits going on. It's not very exciting. There's some good design choices, but there's nothing too specific that I like about it, although it's still a good inclusion. This photo just proves the size of the thing. Like, I'm impressed when a set is bigger than my head, but yet alone my fucking torso. That's just amazing. I really like the size of it. So here's a look at the back. Kind of impressive with the posters and stuff, but I think it's kind of plain with the amount of grey, although it is broken up quite a bit, so I can't complain too much. Now this is the bottom floor and the like front and back of the build. I think it looks quite nice. It looks like an alleyway. There's not much to talk about with it. You know, there's some interesting designs with tiles on the floor, just to break up the plain road, but I don't have anything too specific about it. I also forgot to mention that this is a modular set and it connects at the bottom through the post office and a set of boxes on the build. And the minifigures, Jesus Christ, there's like 20 something, almost 30, possibly even 30, I can't exactly remember. But this is an amazing collection of figures, a lot of repeated figures, such as the Spider-Man and the Carnage and even the Mysterio. But there's also tons of new ones, such as the Punisher, Daredevil, Blade. It's just a great set for figures if you like figures. There's a couple of civilian figures, as well as like non-superhero or villain, but I still think should be included, such as Jameson and stuff. But it's not bad. The only complaint that I do have with this is that it doesn't come with a Stan Lee figure or anything like that. Especially considering his death. I think it would have just been a nice set to include him in, or at least have a reference, but there's nothing at all in such a big and like important set for Lego Marvel. Kind of disappointed by that, but other than that, it's still like good to have all. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe, any of that stuff that you usually get asked by YouTubers. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and